Alright, so we've got to get rid of Edna's balloon, her firecrackers, and her inscription on that tree outside. So let's head on to the main hall. And you will see at the bottom of our screen, can't really see it well yet, our clown friend. First we must talk to him. We're going to do the balloon first, by the way.
Another one of them. Get lost. I'm not in the mood for jokes today.
Why are you smoking inside? What's up with that?
You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, right?
Yes,
My name is
that would be exactly what I'm wondering.
Funny, Ernest.
It's a great name.
I applied as a child therapist here. But no, Mother Superior had already found someone else. That Dr. Marcel. A nuthouse shrink. Can you believe it?
Nope.
I wouldn't let that guy anywhere near my kids, even if I knew where they were. That's what I get for retraining as a psychologist. Laughter is the best therapy. Great idea. I've been waiting for a gig for months. I should have stayed a plumber.
You should have not worn that outfit. Cigarettes?
Why are you staring at my cigarettes like that?
Because I want one.
For sensitive children
What?
like you.
Come on now.
Got it?
No, I ain't got it.
Just don't ask me about Dr. Marcel. I wouldn't let that guy anywhere near my kids, even if I knew where they were. He's a bitter, evil man. He's known everywhere for hating children. Ever since a little girl shoved him down the stairs. Serves
I
him
think
right.
that's a reference to the
Old
first
twit.
game, but I'm not sure.
I used to be a plumber. Now I plumb people's souls.
That sounds
So
dark.
hard to understand.
Do you tricks?
What?
I need tricks.
You want to see a few tricks?
So what we need from him is
I
a
knew I
balloon
shouldn't have said
animal.
that. Okay, I'll make you a deal.
And something that
I'll
makes
make
zero
you a
sense
balloon
whatsoever.
animal, and you leave me in peace, okay?
Yep.
All right? What's it gonna be?
Alright, so there is an achievement here we're not going to get now, but I got a video for it if you want to see it all in action. Just keep asking for different balloon animals, and when you get to like 100 of them, you get the 99 red balloons achievement. So what we need is the wrench.
A wrench?
Yep.
Why not? I know all about wrenches.
Try being a plumber. So we have a wrench balloon. Now what we're going to do with that, we should have done this earlier, maybe go to so you would see what's happening. Let's exit this conversation, we don't care too much. I didn't want to come out here. Back to the main hall. Alright, so our balloon we're after is right here in this chandelier. And we can't reach it because it's, right there and we're short and tiny. So what we need to do is come to this right here, chandelier attachment, and undo this so the chandelier will fall and we can get our balloon.
Lilli wasn't able to loosen the screw with her bare hands. She needed a different tool.
Alright, so here's the crazy part. We're going to use a balloon wrench on that.
What Lilli now did was actually void of all logic, and she could already hear uproar of the online reviewer, but she did it anyway.
But the game gets a pass because they, explicitly point out this is stupid.
The online reviewer sounded a bit hoarse today. Maybe they shouldn't smoke so much.
That's probably true. Alright. So come in here, and there's a balloon at the bottom of the screen. And another guy painting like pinkish purplish paint.
Done.
Let's take
Now
that
only
balloon.
2 pieces of evidence were left to completely erase
That's right.
Edna's tracks.
Alright, so next thing we're going to get, we have her balloon, is go get her
Left his cigarettes
fireworks.
here. He must have been in a great hurry.
So to do with the fireworks, go back up to the convent hallway. They're right here, as you see. They're the fireworks we gotta care about. To get there, we need to get through... This is a doorway, actually, in his stomach or whatever. Which is this doorway, which you can't get in because Capu's sitting here. So let's talk to him.
Lilli, I really have to ask you something. Do you like me?
Uh-huh.
Thank goodness. I wasn't really sure, because there's something on my mind. It's about my feelings, and I'd like to ask you a really huge favor. Would you do something for me?
Uh-huh.
Really? Wow, I'm so excited. Okay, calm down, Capu. So, Would you give this letter to Shy?
Uh-huh.
I really have to meet her. So, could you just give her the letter? Man,
I said
that's
okay,
so
let's
cool
go.
of you. You're really the best, Lilli.
I know. I'll probably die later. Sorry about that. I don't mean it. It's not personal. When I murder everyone I know except for Edna. Alright, so let me give the love letter to Shy.
Oh, what fabulous thing do you have there? Is it for me by any chance?
Fabulous
Lilli
letter.
hesitated. Certainly not because she begrudged Shy her meeting with Kapu. No. She was worried. Who knew what sort of things could be in the envelope?
That's right.
A snake. A scorpion. The anthrax virus. In the end,
Could be
she decided
anthrax.
to give Shy the letter, after all.
We don't really like Shy as it is.
Oh, it's from Kapu. A date? Oh, how exciting. I have to put on more glitter.
Apparently, the letter didn't contain the anthrax virus.
That's good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Alright, so now that she's got that, she will distract Kapu for us and go back in here. See, and now they're opening the door. And they're over here blushing and saying nice things to each other, hopefully. Alright, let's go to our maintenance flap. It looks like a giant door to me. We're now upstairs. We have a clock. You can look at the firecrackers. You can't really click on them.
Lilli had found Edna's firecrackers. How did
Okay.
they ever get up there?
It's a great question. Look at this gargoyle.
gargoyle had lost its balance long ago. Only a thin rope was stopping it from falling. Why didn't it just give up?
Alright, so to get here, she can't reach these. To do this is I think it's one of the not super intuitive items. See how these are kind of like windy metal thing, whatever? Okay. Take your sword. Stick your sword in the clock.
The sword
Boom.
may not have reached the firecrackers or the rope, but it
Right.
fit perfectly into the mesh of the clock hands.
Right,
So
because we can't reach that
perfectly
rope.
that it got stuck in there. Now what was Lilli to do? Wait until the gargoyle dropped down of its own accord? She didn't have that much time.
We're going to just leave. And let it be. We're going to leave again. And I thought that was it. Uh-oh. Yes, okay.
The clock in the tower sounded duller than usual today. Was it really that late already?
And there we go. Firecrackers are down here. More pinkish paint. And the little spud dude. Take your firecrackers. Yeah, I was thinking as soon as you left the room that the fall happened.
Now, only one piece
But
of
apparently you have to
evidence
click
was
to go
left
back into this
completely
hallway to get it.
erase Edna's tracks.
Alright, so next we have to get the inscription off that tree. Let's go in this classroom where Birgit was.
Apparently, Birgit had set down her work, but she had completed the banner with the
Birgit
Puma
committed
motif.
suicide,
Too bad that Lilli couldn't congratulate her on the good job she'd done anymore.
but she finished her dying work. This Puma banner. So like we tried the first time, let's go downstairs and hang it up. We even look at Birgit. Go in the cafeteria. Let's be still here drinking tea after like 5 people in our school have died in the past 20 minutes. Click on this free space and hang it up there. There we go.
Ah.
And Mother
That's
Superior
what I
is
call an
happy.
outstanding
Hopper, hopper,
motif.
hopper.
Effective and controlled. A symbol of complete self-control.
Yep,
Just
Puma
like
murdering
the
school
directors
children.
of this
That's
convent.
very self-controlled
This will
about it.
impress the doctor. Come along, Lilli. Birgit has earned another award. Her diligence and reliability will be rewarded with a celebration.
Lilli almost jumped in the air with excitement. There hadn't been a celebration in the convent for a very long time. Mother Superior had already begun the ceremony when Lilli entered the classroom. It was a lovely celebration. The only odd thing was that Birgit was nowhere to be seen.
And I hereby award you a Golden Girl Scouts badge on a ribbon. Your embroidering skills an excellent sense of duty, or a superb example to your fellow students?
See, at first I thought it was just that Lilli is crazy and didn't realize people were dead. But nope, Mother Superior is also insane.
Lilli, follow the example of your fellow student and do some cleaning.
Let's clean up this dead body.
If only all children were as conscientious as Birgit.
Oh, Birgit. Okay, so Birgit got a...
Short, but Lilli enjoyed it anyway.
Sure.
This was probably the best day of her life.
Killing all the haters. So take this Scouts badge. Because...
The Girl Scouts badge was much too precious to leave lying about like that.
Absolutely.
She put it in her pocket just to be safe.
Good plan. Because if you remember earlier, and I'm not sure if you said anything about it, we couldn't take the musket on the wall in here or open this chest because we're not scouts. He stopped us. But if you give our hanging dead man the Scouts badge, he will now know we're scouts.
But that's
It's a scout badge, old man.
the Golden Girl Scouts badge on a ribbon.
That's right.
I had no idea I was talking to a genuine scout. I was a Boy Scout once, you know.
I do know.
Well, knock me over with a
Musket.
with my things over there. They're lying in that chest, you know. Because among scouts, there's no such thing as ownership and
Okay, you going to sleep now? Can I? So let him finish talking, then go over to the musket and take it. Then open this chest and see what's inside that. And get a knife. Now, earlier, Doris in the cafeteria was fussing about needing a knife. So let's go down there and talk to her. Into the cafeteria. And let us hand the scout's knife to Doris.
What do you have there? Is that my knife?
No, but it's a knife.
It's unbelievable that a little brat like you is running around with a knife. Let me tell you.
I don't need a knife to murder people.
Today are as rotten as next week's canned goulash. Don't you know how much damage a knife like that can do? Should I show you?
No, good grief, woman.
See? So hand it over before you hurt someone.
Yes, just take the knife and give me my reward.
Unbelievable. A little girl with a knife. So irresponsible. Here, take this chainsaw instead.
Way better.
Have my knife back. I won't need it anymore.
Sometimes I feel like I'm playing like a Newgrounds game with some of the insanity in this thing. Okay, so we got a chainsaw. And a chainsaw would be excellent for a tree. That actually makes sense. Still got Shawnee here. We're ignoring him for another minute. Let's head back over to our tree with the inscription and the tire swing on it. Where Suka is. You can talk to her if you want to. I don't think there's reason to at the moment. Unless, you know, you should for dialogue, but...
The idea was good, but unfortunately there wasn't any gasoline for the chainsaw.
Alright, we don't have any gasoline, so what we do have is a jar of alcohol
Lilli had a brilliant
that we will
idea.
dump into this gasoline and
Alcohol
probably
was an excellent
explode
substitute for
our
the
hands
gasoline
off.
chainsaw. Mother Superior would really be proud of her.
Let's take a shot. Alright, so now, chainsaw dedication.
Done. Lilli had finished all of Edna's jobs and had gotten rid of all of the evidence. She could hardly wait to tell her best friend all about it.
Lilli, thank God. I have a new and much more serious problem. I can't find my diary anywhere. And all my escape plans are
You
written
are
in
so
it. I
needy.
even drew a map where I marked my hiding place. So forget about getting rid of the evidence.
But I already did it.
No, just forget it. It wasn't important anyway. The diary now has top priority. Please help me look for it. If Mother
You're-
Superior
help you
gets
look?
her
You're not
hands
looking
on it,
yourself.
I'm done for. It has to be somewhere.
Get out of bed,
around
child.
here.
Of course, Lilli immediately knew what to do.
Drag your friend out of bed.
She immediately knew what to do.
Why would she know that?
Oh, man.
I don't know either. Alright, so let's Let's go ahead and look for something.
Was that really so hard? The diary was lying right there. Or hanging, rather. The telltale drawings were dangling from the claw of a dumb, gawking pigeon.
So let's click on the pigeon. Came that easy. Nope, of course
The
not.
moment Lilli tried to grab the diary, the pigeon rose in the air and carried it to the roof of the convent, where it disappeared in the rafters above Mother Superior's office. Gawking certainly wasn't going to help. Once again, Lilli's path led her back towards the lion's den.
Alright. So I think they want you to go to Mother Superior's office. I don't think there's any reason to do that. You'll see the pigeon up there and get yelled at for not having food. Let's come out here and talk to Shawnee instead.
Ooh, look who's coming to get her recipe back. If it isn't our little goody two-shoes Lilli, you better split before I tie your shoelaces together. Or worse.
So we need to convince this thug that we are indeed dangerous.
Oh, you really want the recipe back, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't know that. Just give me a sec so I can wrap it up for you with a bow.
Hey.
Lilli was touched. It was so rare for her to get presents.
You so
But
don't
common
have
to
a
get
clue,
sarcasm, she just doesn't
do
see
you?
it.
Get lost,
So,
Lilli,
we're looking
I'll
for a
be the first
dialogue
to call
option.
you Names.
Ooh. Names.
Yeah, I'm a real badass. Just face it. You're not tough enough to make any demands around here.
Here we go. We're looking for a dialogue option about being tough. So we can prove we're tough.
What's this? Is this you standing up for yourself? Just look at you, Lilli, with your bow and your braids. You don't actually think you could stand up to a bad boy like me, do
We got a
you?
musket,
I
so
was
yeah.
playing with matches before you said your first morning prayer. How could I ever take someone like you seriously? Do you know how to spit cherry pits or hunt sparrows with a slingshot? Just face it. You'll never
Okay, so he
be
mentions
as
hunting
tough as
sparrows.
that.
We got some sparrows
You won't
right
get
here on the
recipe.
side. Alright, so let's leave this conversation. We got some sparrows here. We have a musket. We don't have any bullets for our musket, so drop some marbles in the musket.
The marbles were the perfect ammunition for the musket.
Right. I don't know how that's true, but okay. So, let's take our muskets and shoot some sparrows from, 6 feet away. And miss horribly. Miss what we were aiming at least. So, perfect shot on an eagle.
Lilli might have missed the sparrows, but her effect on Shawnee was apparent. He actually seemed a little impressed.
And we have terrified Shawnee. So he looks, very, very upset. So give him some cigarettes, calm him down.
Lilli had heard that cigarettes were supposed to have a soothing effect.
Smoke
What a
everything.
great job Lilli had done. Shawnee seemed to feel much better already. You can tell by the way his pupils were slowly rotating towards the inside.
Alright. Now take this cigarette. And next up, we need to... I'm not sure you need to do this next part, go and talk on the doors. I'm going to do it, because I think my game got weird at one point when I didn't do this. Talk to her in order.
You again? You shouldn't be wandering the cafeteria between mealtimes. The strangest accidents have happened then. And I have an alibi for nearly all of them.
I don't. I've got food for the cat.
Starting to get on my nerves, child.
Did I get the recipe from him? I didn't, did I? Son of a gun.
And as long as the stove is out and I don't have my knife, the kitchen is staying closed.
But I gave you the knife.
Nothing for you here, unless you have Mother Superior's recipe.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have the recipe?
Yes.
Well, then,
Okay, I did get it. Good.
let me see it. I can manage that. Duck roast for Lumpy. Good choice. All I need is the canned food for Mother Superior's meal from the cellar. But I can't start cooking again anyway. As long as the stove isn't working, Mother Superior will have to wait for the cat food. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes when you give her the news.
Alright, so we need to start the stove back up. So you do have to come talk to her in order to so that you know you have to get the food from downstairs as well. So don't skip that piece like I was about to a minute ago. There's some more pink people being painted. Let's go in the cellar that has exploded after we put a aerial bomb in here. There is some can of food here. Let's take that.
Canned food Doris was talking about. Lilli selected pigeon flavor.
Sounds amazing. So have some cat food. Now, take our... We need to start a fire. So take our wooden block, stick it in this giant opening.
Lilli had placed the log in the stove.
There you go.
She just had to light it.
That is how fire works. Take our burning cigarettes, stick that in the stove as well. And there you go. We have fire. And let's go back to Doris, talk to her again. We now have the food for Mother Superior, who eats cat food. Pigeon flavored cat food, apparently. Whatever. Roll with it. I thought you'd have to, you would get to feed her cat food, not that she would be ordering cat food. Anyway, can I just hand this to her? I have to go through dialogue stuff.
You found the canned food.
That's right. Let's do this.
Very good. I guess that means I can start cooking the meal now. I'll put the roast for the cat in the dumbwaiter right away. But I won't be able to fit anything else in there. I can't send Mother Superior's food up until you put the empty plate back in the dumbwaiter. Got it? Yeah, let's just hope so.
Alright, so she's putting the food in the dumbwaiter, so we don't have to carry it around with us. Let us go... Where's that stairway? Going back to Mother Superior's office. To the gallery. This room has been useless so far. We'll get to it later, though. Deadly Nightshade. Alright, so here we go. We're going to feed this silly cat.
I hope you've been eaten by a wild animal on the way, but at least you brought the food. I have to finish a few tasks now. Feed Lumpy while I'm gone.
Will do.
Don't even think about leaving the office before the work is done.
Okay. So you're now trapped in here with a starving cat, doesn't look very starving to me, and a man-eating plant. So let's take the roast, which is for the cat, and give the roast to the cat, to Lumpy. Is it Mr. Lumpy? I wasn't even paying attention. It's roast.
How disappointing.
He is not happy with that roast.
Lumpy didn't feel like eating roast at all. How would Lilli ever finish her task now?
Alright, so take the roast back. And give the roast to the only other living thing in here, which is the man-eating plant. Roast-eating plant. There we go. Now, to get the next thing, we need Mother Superior's food. She'd also put the plate back on the dumbwaiter, so put that up there. It'll be replaced with Mother Superior's food.
Food with pigeon flavoring. The cafeteria never served anything this delicious.
That's terrifying. And let's give the cat food to the cat. I know, right? It's counterintuitive. Boom. Love that, don't you?
Lumpy obviously enjoyed the pigeon-flavored cat.
What's he looking at?
And it really looked like he already had an idea where to get second. Too bad the wall was too smooth for his claws.
Alright, so our pigeon is up here, as you can probably hear it, in the rafters. But the cat can't climb the wall. There is a hook here, though, so let's take our only thing we have that can hang on the hook. Grain screen. Put that here. Let the cat climb up there and confront this pigeon.
Someone was in a rush. Oh, that's what Lumpy had smelled. The pigeon that had stolen Edna's diary was sitting on one of the beams.
Yep. Alright. So we've only got 3 items in inventory, so let's combine them. Balloon with firecrackers. I can have a lot of choice here what's going on. Can we put those together? Maybe not. Burning. Let's just auto light it. Okay. Take the firecracker with the balloon. Actually, this look already lit, doesn't it? And click on the pigeon.
But Lilli was running out of options.
My goodness! I see that Lumpy has finally had her meal.
Yep.
Why, this is quite a surprise. Perhaps all hope is not lost for you yet, after all. And now leave me alone. Maybe I was too strict with the girl and her fellow students. They're only children, after all. Was I too hasty, Lord? Should I stop Dr. Marcel from coming before he tries his new method on the children? Please, give me a sign. What's that?
You pretend it's a dove. That'd be nice. Let us all go. Let no special methods for these children. That ain't gonna happen, because, you know,
Or at least a pigeon.
you've been
at
watching
least.
this game.
Is this your
It is
sign?
insane.
Should I spare the children?
Nope.
Oh, Lord. Thank you.
Yep.
What? That those damn children! That's it! I finally reached my limit!
Because the Lord sent her an exploding pigeon. I don't know.